That's kind of cool. All right. All right. I like it. Hey. All right. Interesting. No, no, that's not right. Oh, what is that? Ah! Ah! Get out. Hi, I'm Matt with Schematical, and today we're doing Dreambooth face personalization. So you can train Dreambooth to learn your face, learn your friends' faces, learn your pets' faces, and then you can make cool, crazy AI art with it. I did, and in this video, I will show you some of the results of that. And if you're interested, I can show you how I did that. A link in the show notes to that stuff. Leave a comment if you want to know more about how I did it. And even one more bonus thing at the end, I might even be able to help you do it without even learning how to install Python and run all that stuff. If you're not that technical, we can help you out there too. If you want to play around with the model that I have here today, go onto our Discord and it's /Dreambooth. You can use that command to create AI art with my ugly mug on it or my lovely puppy on it. So you already know what my face looks like. This little bundle of joy is Shay. She is a mix of at least 5 different species of dogs, so I can't really tell you which one. When I started this project, I was mainly motivated by seeing AI art applied to people and things I actually know, such as Shay and my friends. By the way, don't worry, friends, there'll be plenty of goofy AI art of you coming soon. I'll start with Shay, as she's obviously the much more interesting subject. We did so many of these, I honestly don't remember all the prompts. But here's her kind of in a drawn style. She's actually a brindle of black and brown. This is actually a pretty good one with all the colors surrounding her. These are, again, completely fabricated. I only fed in about 20 images of her, and I managed to get styles like this. I love this style. The thick lines, the color. I mean, this one even has like the texture of the paper it was probably trained on. It's got her harness in there. It really doesn't quite get how collars work. Yeah, there's a great example of how it just makes stuff up. But yeah, this one, it even looks like it was actually printed on paper. This one, the eyes went a little bit off the rails, and it's really highlighting her brown, but it's like she's in the sun there. This one's in kind of black and white. That one, again, it's got a hand in it. Look at those eyes. So now we're on to watercolors. I did a lot of them with watercolors. If you're looking for prompts, watercolors are really forgiving. When we get to the realistic stuff, you will see how off it can get. Here's a fun one. I did Pixar style here. These are kind of in a comic style. I'm pretty sure I put in a hero prompt or a comic prompt for these guys. Well, that one's just really cute. A little heart in it. That's one of my favorites. And it comes up with these styles all on its own. It's crazy. This one got her tail, made it real bushy, but I still like it. Just you can still see the pen marks in it. Now we're on to Shay as a robot. Don't ask me why. I grew up as a little kid drawing robots. I was curious if it could make her a robot. It did some good attempts, I'll say. Not all spot on, but it's capable of abstract thought, I guess. I should note that all these are 512 by 512 pixels. I want to up that to a bigger size, but we're still playing around with the amount of VRAM I can get in there to make that happen. I'll let you know once I get that figured out. There's Shay as an aviator. Looks like she's going to fly a bomber jet. And here's Shay wearing a top hat. This is completely artificially made. It's still impressive. It's got some flaws in it, but wow. Here's a Star Wars prompt we found. Evidently, it doesn't know how to put a lightsaber on a dog, but still pretty interesting. The lighting really gets me here. Now on to the more disturbing part, my face. Some of them didn't turn out so bad, like this one, or this one. This is actually, I really like the lighting on this one and the hand-drawn effect. Others, not so great. Someone in Discord triggered this one up of me as a Renaissance painting. Giving my Discord community access to a model with my face trained on it may not have been the best idea. Let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, that one I look like a Russian czar, I suppose. This one got like a bit of a bowl cut going on the back. I don't know. This one turned out pretty good. I like the digital painting style. It looks like something I would paint on my iPad Pro. Same with this one. And even got the gray out of my beard, which is nice. This one's a little bit off in the eyes, and I guess the lips. That one I like. That one's got some cool style to it. This one looks like it's a computer-generated image of my head. This one's from a weird prompt. Here's a pixel art version of me. So angry. I could be like a villain in a video game. I'll be fighting Metal Gear Solid next. This one, I got like hairy shoulders, but I like the tones. It's like two tones. These, I can't remember what the prompt was, but I look like famous paintings. Some of them like a Van Gogh painting, maybe a Dali painting, not the virtual Dali. I'm pretty sure that's Van Gogh. Here's some cyberpunk ones. I forgot to put the cyberpunk ones for Shay in earlier, so let's toss those in as well. But yeah, these were all cyberpunk prompts. It doesn't, you can see the machinery on the face is a bit random. I suppose not this one as much. I kind of look like Star-Lord. Here's cyberpunk Shay. This one really pops. I like this one a lot. This one's all right. Nothing too exciting here. It's really amazing what it can do. Here I am in some type of semi-abstract shape art here. I really like that one too. Here's a nice little sketch of me. They're going for realism. Notice the pencils are off. Here's a bunch of, this one's in ink. I actually do an ink style that's similar to this, but this was actually way better than my style. Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, I do draw, and that's one of the reasons I can really appreciate this. It looks like marker art, or like digital marker art. There I look like a convict for some reason, but it still looks really nice. I mean, I like the scatteredness of it. So again, the certain styles will do better with the AI's inability to do perfect realism. And so it'll take those imperfections and make them like perfections, kind of like what I do with watercolor sometimes. Or with ink. I mean, even just notice the noise, and it just makes it look like it's like a little part of the ink, an extra pen swipe. So this one's really cool. And I don't know how the filters exactly work, but that smoothed everything out. Here's some watercolor ones, and I really like this, despite the fact I put a pencil in my hand, or I think that's my hand. This one I look like a homeless Jesus. I'm not quite sure there. That style is pretty cool. And again, this doesn't have to be as realistic. It looks like watercolor, which is, again, very forgiving because you can't control it so easily. And it really allows for the AI to cover up some mistakes and still have it look really good. Here's some of me in that Star Wars style with the lightsaber down the middle, and evidently a lightsaber slung over my shoulder, though that doesn't seem practical. This one, I'm pretty sure it made me Han Solo, and I love it. I don't think that's Luke, right? The next part is where things start to get weird. I tried to see what would happen if I put a sombrero on my head, so schematical wearing a sombrero. Some of them turned out all right, some of them not so much. This one's got a cool kind of hand-drawn style to it. This one I just look angry. It does have a pretty loose interpretation of what a sombrero is. It definitely has my likeness down, though. I'm not feeding it any input photos at this point. I'm just typing in prompts. That one was a fun one. I don't know. I just put that in there because I like it. This one, that one went off the rails, but we'll keep it. That one, I don't even know. Nightmare fuel. That's a term that's becoming more and more prevalent in my Discord. This style I really like as well, but some of these I'm going to show you now are just odd. Old man, somewhat balding Matt. I don't know what that one was. Really powerful legs and short shorts with a gut. This one was steampunk. I tried getting steampunk there, but it squished my face up. These I did put in the prompt psychedelic, and wow, I did get some psychedelic stuff out of it. Like an extra eye in there, or this one I just have saved as Shay on drugs. I don't even know what to do with that. Remember what the prompt was for this one. Looks like I've gone crazy. This next one, same thing. I'm sure the prompt was with me, but that's not really me. So the prompt for these, I believe, was schematical as a cowboy. And some of them turned out pretty good. I really like the style right here. Some of them, it kind of morphed my face a little bit, my chin there. That one, I think I've got a mullet. And clearly I don't know how to wear a hat. This one is just a hat, but I thought it was cool looking, so I kept it in there. That one kind of looks like my brother, which is weird. Okay, so warning, if you're afraid of clowns, close your eyes. These are pure nightmare fuel. There's me as a clown, and even weirder, me as a shirtless clown, which is really weird because I didn't train it on any pictures of me shirtless. So why is there a shirtless clown? Were they training it on pictures of shirtless clowns? I don't know. So So here I was going for something majestic. I tried to prompt it with bald eagle, but as you can see, that went wrong. This one, yeah, bald and weird hand there. This again was bald eagle, but it got confused. Got really hung up on the bald part. Thankfully, I'm not there quite yet, but we'll see how nature treats me. There's the bald eagle part. That's pretty epic there. And back to bald. Just bald. I mean, cool stylistically, but this one I've got like an eagle feather neck thing. I look like the bad guy from Sherlock Holmes 1 with Robert Downey Jr., the Mark Strong's character. This gives a new meaning to bird brain. It's a bad pun, but good picture. This one just went off the rails. I thought I'd keep it. Not even sure what's going on there. That one kind of looks cool. Not really a bald eagle. I might have just switched back to eagle at this point. There's another shirtless photo again. I didn't give it any shirtless photos of myself. This one, I have nothing. I don't know why I put this in here. It's weird. That one's kind of cool. I'm kind of an eagle, kind of a hipster. This one I love. This one is my favorite eagle one. Eagle on my brain. That one's all right. I like the way it made my beard look. That one a little too heavy on the bald, but not all the way. Good comb over there. Yeah, I'm getting there. So this next bit, I said schematical smoking a cigar, which I don't really smoke cigars. And if you look at these pictures, you know why. Because if I smoke cigars like this, I die. Most of the time, it looks like I'm eating a cigar, or yeah, right there. I'm eating a cigar, or like the cigar is what is that? The cigar is sticking out of the side of my face, and I'm eating a pencil. That one, I don't know. It doesn't do hands well, but yeah, it really doesn't do hands well. That one looks like me and Benicio del Toro had a baby. That one, I don't know. My lips are, it's so bad. Ooh. This one I'm an angsty look going on there. This one I really didn't know where to put, but I just looked like I came out of Lord of the Rings. I think the prompt was just fantasy. Now we're getting to the end, so there's just some weird ones here. This one looks like, I don't know, a younger me or just a big hat. That one I seem to have attitude, but my hand's melting. Probably should have put that in the psychedelic one. Don't ask me why, but I was curious what I look like as a Muppet. That was the first attempt. Not quite there, but that is me as a Muppet, I suppose, if I ever wanted to know what that was. Here's a really cool one I like. This one's kind of psychedelic. I really love that one. Someone wanted to know what I would look like as Wolverine. Clearly, it just took me and Hugh Jackman and stuck us together. I mean, I take it as a compliment, except this is kind of horrifying. And someone in Discord decided to see what I would look like as a Giga Chad. I think that was Cold Embrace in the Discord, so they used the Discord command to send up my likeness. And, oh, this one is a Giga Chad as a serious lumberjack. I'll take it. This was a Giga Chad Shay. I think I might have sent this one up. I'm not sure. Here are a few more Shay I just found that didn't quite make it earlier. That's her in human clothes. It seems to do this in this one style I like. It puts her in human clothes. I don't know why, but yeah, it looks kind of cool. That one specifically looks really cool. Not really her expressions. Here's a 10x Shay. I said draw 10 Shays in a room, and this is what I got. And this is another one from someone else on Discord where they said draw a couple of Shays. And if you're curious what old man schematical looks like, this is me as an old man. I look just about as salty and surly as I do these days. That one I kind of look built. I'll take it. Finally, my last big technical challenge was to try and get a picture of me holding Shay. First attempt, not so good. This one looks like Shay holding Shay. And here, I'm pretty sure that's Shay holding me. That doesn't look like me, but whatever. This is me possibly holding part of Shay in a really disfigured formation. This might be me holding a solid white version of Shay. That doesn't look like me. There we go. That's me holding a fox with me having a mutant hand, possibly. And this is the best one is me holding a Shay. I don't know where her legs are, but that's what we're going to end on. Wow, this video went on a lot longer than expected, so this is just the tip of the iceberg. I was going to, if you're interested in seeing me break it down and show you how I did all this stuff using AWS and Docker and all these things to make it actually work, comment. I'll happily make that video. If you're just interested in seeing more of this stuff or making messes with my likeness, hop on the Discord. You can do it with just a /Dreambooth command and type in whatever you want within reason. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. There'll be plenty more on this. And soon, we will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, launching a tool so you can train your own likeness. So if you're interested in doing that, subscribe. Thanks for watching.